You are listening to the Rick Magennis Show podcast, where Rick and his guests talk all things affiliate program management. No topics are off limits. Want to learn proven tips and strategies to grow an affiliate program? Look no further. In today's episode, Rick speaks to Michael Cole. Michael is the VP of Marketing at Everflow, a partner marketing platform for managing affiliates, influencers, and tracking all performance channels. Prior to that, he launched a successful mobile performance division and worked in many varieties of short-lived ad tech startups. Early in his career, he worked for a boutique affiliate management agency for 5 years before it was acquired by one of those ad tech startups, managing programs like eFax, Angie's List, and Quest Nutrition. Now here's your host, Rick Magennis. Enjoy the interview.
Welcome back to the Rick Magennis Show. Today, my guest is Michael Cole from Everflow. Michael, how you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. It's great to be here.
All right, thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate you coming on. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about advanced partner strategies, things like that, and how to organize that better and make better decisions. But first, I want to just get a little bit of who you are and what you do at Everflow.
Yeah, so I'm the VP of Marketing at Everflow, and we're a partner marketing platform for managing all of your performance relationships, whether those are affiliates, influencers, referral partners, or even all of your media buying channels. One of the big goals with our platform is basically to be a single source of truth for all of your performance marketing. As we go into this later on, we'll talk about sort of why that matters. But the ability to have everything in one place really makes your life a lot easier if you're handling performance marketing. One of the reasons I was super excited to be on the show today is it's always great to be able to talk about affiliate and partner marketing. My original background was working for affiliate marketing agency, managing all sorts of branded programs of various types for companies like eFax, Angie's List, and Quest Nutrition. It was a small boutique agency, but it's funny thinking back because Quest Bar is like $1 billion company. We started the program for a little known company called Shopify, BigCommerce. We launched all their affiliate programs out of this teeny little boutique agency. So had a ton of experience there, and it's been really great since I've been at Everflow for 2 years to sort of combine the knowledge of that world with being in tech and SaaS.
Yeah, and it's getting to the point now where the technology stacks and SaaS products are actually more needed than ever with affiliate, because I wouldn't say there's tension, but there's some anxiety between departments within companies arguing over who gets what, who gets credit for what sale and things like that. So this is going to lead into our conversation, but what are your thoughts on that in terms of companies internally bickering over who gets credit and what could possibly be done to alleviate that and let everyone just play nice together?
Yeah, it was one of the things that I remember the most from my affiliate management days is there's so much challenge with silos inside of a marketing company because you have different people focused on different channels that are driving customers and revenue and performance. And everyone wants to get credit for who delivered that performance. And what's really tricky is if you're handling the affiliate marketing side, you're managing the most cost-effective channel. You know exactly how much you're spending. It's really easy to keep costs down and to deliver consistent sales. That sounds like a good thing. But in the realities of marketing politics, because you're very affordable and cheap, the really expensive channels, like the paid media channels that are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, they need to justify why they're spending so much more than affiliate. And so they want to receive credit for every single user that ever saw any paid media ads, whether or not affiliates or another channel delivered it. So you're always making the argument internally of why does my performance channel deserve credit for all the sales they delivered and why it shouldn't be put under someone else's umbrella of success. And so it is a constant issue. And it's one of the things that having better data and having the ability to see all of your performance stacked up against each other really helps you understand where each piece fits within the journey of a customer purchase.
Well, it's funny. I was having a conversation with someone last week about this, and they were talking about the social media buying and paid search, all that stuff. And then I was talking to them about how affiliate can pretty much help you reduce those costs by integrating affiliates or performance-based service providers that do that stuff so that they can help drive costs down. And I don't think they fully understood what I was talking about, but that is something that is becoming more common now. Is they're taking money away from other channels and bringing it into affiliates, because affiliate is not really a channel, so to speak. It's more, it encompasses all the channels in one. But yeah, I thought that was interesting, and they really didn't think too much about it. And it's interesting to see what you think about that. Is that something that you see as becoming more popular in the future?
Yeah, I think performance marketing as a whole, we're seeing like a lot of maturation happening very quickly. I feel like every few months we see another agency being acquired. We see all of the older affiliate networks and tracking platforms like taking in a lot of private equity money and transitioning very quickly. So like right now we're in that rapid transition, and as the market really matures and more pressure and more money is put on it, it's going to force companies to move a lot quicker to figure out like how all of these relate to each other and how to really determine attribution in the whole scale of the company rather than in different silos.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the bottom line. It comes down to cost and money. So they're always looking to save money, and I'm thinking eventually they'll figure it out. And just my opinion, it's not really an opinion. It's pretty much a fact that the affiliate industry is growing significantly, and I think it's going to continue to do that for many, many years.
Yeah, I think the big difference is it's always grown, but now so much money is starting to flow into this. Don't undercount how much private equity changes this industry, because for a long time, like VCs, they only care about things that grow like 1,000x because they're only betting on that one success story. But private equity is looking for profitable channels that are proven to actually generate money. And they realize that affiliate marketing is a perfect example of that. It's like something that already has established success and has grown year after year. And now they're getting a lot more bullish on acquiring companies here and really expanding their market share.
Yep. No, I couldn't agree more. Now, kind of piggybacking off of our previous conversation, in terms of how everything's tracked with the data and things like that, how do you see the industry in terms of the analytics piece, like in terms of being able to analyze data more? Do you see it going more like everything one place, or do you see it going more in different tools? Because like agencies would prefer everything being in one place, but other companies it may be different. But what's your opinion on that, and how you see that going?
Yeah, so with analytics and all of that, I think it boils down to being both. But at the end of the day, you need everything to go to a single source of truth. But as companies become more complex, and to go back, I don't think affiliate marketing should be considered to be its own island. In an ideal setup, all of your performance marketing, they all relate to each other. As you ramp up your affiliate marketing, you're going to start seeing more success from your paid media. And as you ramp up paid media, you're going to start seeing more success from affiliates. Like each of these have an influence on a situation. And therefore, you really want to have a single source of truth for all performance marketing. But as you expand out, you're going to have lots and lots of sources that are delivering data, because Facebook and Google, those are walled gardens. They are only going to show you the performance of whatever you're doing in there. So an ideal setup is that you're taking all of those different channels and you're feeding it into a single platform. I think that the best way to think about this is Salesforce. So Salesforce is a company where, they're a CRM company, but let's be honest, like people don't choose Salesforce because it's the most modern advanced CRM. They choose Salesforce because it integrates with everything and it can take in data from every single other part of the company and feed it into that CRM. I think that the future of affiliate marketing and performance marketing is going to be the same way. It's going to be a single platform where you have every single performance channel side by side, so you can see where everything is performing, what not only the conversions are happening, but also all of the engagement events. So thinking about things like newsletter signups, upsells, subscriptions, all of those things need to be tied back to not just your affiliates, not just your influencers, but also paid media, etc. So you can see where each of them has touched that user and where they're delivering success. So that's how I see the future. And a lot of the existing solutions out there are not going to be able to be agile enough to get to that point. So I think that it's going to be the newer, more advanced companies like ourselves, Everflow, but it could also be just building your own custom tech stack where you're feeding everything in through a connection tool like Segment that makes it easy to connect all your data points, and you're feeding that into wherever you're going to be managing these relationships. That to me is a future, because if you don't have this whole picture, you're always going to be struggling for who deserves credit. And if you can't do proper attribution, you're always missing out on a lot of opportunities to reward your best partners.
Nope, you're absolutely right. And I just want to touch on this a little bit. So I want to give you the opportunity to just explain how Everflow in particular could solve this issue, and how it does alleviate some of the pain that's associated with this.
Yeah, this might get a little bit complicated, but I'll try and explain it as simple as possible. So the easiest way that Everflow solves this is the way that we do tracking in the first place. So we use a concept called direct linking. You'll hear it a lot more as we adopted this on the market. A lot of competitors have started to copy the same name. So what direct linking is basically user clicks on an ad, whether that's in Google, Facebook, or an affiliate ad. When they click that ad, they go straight to your website as the brand or advertiser. And when they get to that website, it works similar to Google Analytics, where we trigger off the click tracking at that point, and then we check the URL to see what parameters have been passed there. So the most common one is you pass like PID 9, which is like partner 9. We see that that's in the URL. We are now saying that this user click came from partner 9 in your program. And then when that user goes and they purchase or they subscribe, we can record all of those conversions and events, send that data back, and then reward partner 9 with delivering that sale or that subscription. And the reason this is great is because traditional affiliate links use redirection, and redirection is blocked on a regular basis by Google and Facebook. And if you can't track your affiliates the same way you track media buying, it's always going to be different silos. Whereas with direct linking, the user experience is perfect. They're going straight to where they expect to go. And then we start the tracking there, which works with every single channel. So I think that is like the first step towards being able to consolidate all of your performance in one place, is being able to track everything the same way. And then on top of that, there's some channels that need other methods. So influencers, they can't always use links at all. So, and for that stuff, you want to use either coupon tracking, or we have this idea of like tracking code URLs, which is when you assign a coupon to an influencer, it actually creates a unique destination page that the influencer can do a shout out in a video. They get to that destination page, and it's going to send them to your normal landing page from there. Just finding different methods that suit different channels and basically meet the partner or channel in a way that is most user-friendly and intuitive for them to promote you.
No, absolutely. And that is great that Everflow has technology already set up like this that can help the brands identify who gets the real credit for this and who needs to do a little more work. So it's definitely interesting. And I look forward to seeing how your tool grows as this becomes more prevalent in the industry.
Yeah, I would say the other thing too is just we're coming at this at a very different time than the traditional affiliate networks. So to us, integrations are everything. So it's not enough to just have like easy tracking. Whatever is your tech stack, you need to have that data receiving information from your performance platform and sending it out. So we make everything inside our platform accessible via API. And also we're constantly building more like full integrations to make it really easy to set up stuff. So for instance, like with Shopify, it's an app, it's like 3 clicks and you've connected your entire tracking setup across the Shopify store that either you own or you're promoting as an agency. I think that that's the other part of it, is it's not enough to just have like clever tracking. You really need to integrate with whatever solutions. And we build a lot of processes internally to start addressing that for our clients, whether we have to have an existing like long-term integration or we need to build a custom one-off integration for whatever you need. Like this is the future of performance in SaaS businesses. is that it's always going to be about, can I connect you with every core source of data and technology that you need to run your business? And it's not enough to just have external platforms. It needs to work for you as a company. So that's been a big focus as well.
Yeah, and it's funny you say this because as an agency, I have multiple clients on the same network, but just trying to get a single account with all of them in one is difficult enough. And it seems like a simple thing to ask for, and some of them just don't have that capability yet. And it's actually crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to throw too much shade on that because some of that stuff is very challenging. You always have to keep in mind that when you're building stuff internally as a company, if you're building a long-term solution, it needs to work for every single user and use case. That's why we sort of balance this combination of like long-term integrations and one-off, because it's so much easier to build something for one person than to build it for everyone. And you just have to make sure that your company structure is designed in a way where you're not just spending all your time doing custom one-off integrations, because that's also not thinking about the future. It's balancing those two and transitioning things you do for a single person into a long-term relationship. So I totally understand where they're getting from. These are actual challenges for sure.
No, and I hear you. It's I guess I am bitching a little bit, but it was it's just frustrating. Like you have multiple clients and you want to just see them all in one dashboard, and you have to log in 6 different accounts, and it's frustrating. But again, I'll end that rant right now, and because I don't want to get anybody angry, because I'm talking to someone from Impact later, and they have a pretty robust solution, so they're not the ones in particular I'm talking about.
Yeah, I want to mention something there though, because I think it is a really good point. You mentioned that it's hard to log into 6 platforms. I think that that's something that's really important to keep in mind with affiliate marketing and performance marketing. Every single extra step that it takes, that's time consumed. That means that you can't focus on other things. So if you want to talk about analytics, like I think that this fits in perfectly with that. If it's hard for you to like catch fraud or for you to optimize because you have to click through like 10 reports, you have to pull a spreadsheet and like do analytics, like you're not going to do that process every single day, because if it takes too long, it's like your business will fall apart if you're only doing one tedious task every single day. So the simpler you make these processes, the better you can focus on what actually matters for your business. So they do matter. Like the more time consuming it gets, the less you can do as a sustainable business practice. And there are always consequences to that in terms of what you can actually do to improve your results.
Nope, that's very well said, and it's definitely something that needs to be considered, because wasting time is pretty much burning money at that point.
Yep, and it's more than just burning money, because even if you can burn money, there's just processes that are helpful but are not worth doing over 3 hours that are totally worth it. It only takes like 5 minutes to do. Like that's where technology really makes life a lot easier, because if it's really easy to look at a partner, understand the placements that are delivering results versus the ones that are not delivering results, and quickly turn off those underperforming placements, you can improve your results really massively if you can do that quickly. But if it's only going to improve your results by like 2%, you're not going to do that every day. You might do that every week or every month. So the faster you can get through that entire process, the better you can do that regularly and gain those small gains that build up really quickly if you can do them day after day after day.
Nope, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. So I'm going to take this like a different route as we begin to wrap it up. You said you were an affiliate manager with an agency and you worked with various accounts. So when brands start affiliate programs, typically a lot of the first affiliates in are the coupons or the deal sites, those types. So just speaking to just at a high level, what is the reality of most affiliate programs that you see out there? What is it that makes them tick, and also it could be their detriment too?
Yeah, so I think a good way to always think about when working with affiliates is that the affiliate is taking on risk. They're spending time and taking risk on promoting your program. And the more time it takes them to set up to promote your program, and the more risks they have to take if they're buying ads on your behalf or anything else that requires, like if they're creating content for you, all of those require them to take risks that your program will perform better than what they're already promoting. The opposite of that is like a coupon loyalty site that is all they're doing is putting on a coupon on their website. They're putting up a promo code. That's very quick. They're not building anything custom. And typically the coupon code copy is already written inside the program. So all they're really doing is taking that and putting it on their website. That's easy, which means that those coupon loyalty sites, they're your first launched affiliates when you're running a program, because you want to show results to your boss or your client that there is sales. And if I can set up in a coupon site in one day versus a review site that's going to take 3 weeks for them to produce that content, I'm going to want to balance having both of those. So it's just a simple reality that in most affiliate programs, you always start with like a nice core base of like coupon and loyalty sites, because they're so much quicker and easier to launch, because they have to spend less time to start driving traffic on their side, and you have to spend less time to get them active. The reality of coupons, though, is that there can be major consequences to all of your beginning affiliates being coupon sites if you're not being active and thoughtful about what really matters for the success of your program. Yes, they can drive sales right away. And there's plenty of stats out there that coupon loyalty sites actually do provide value, because if you're on the fence about buying something, finding a third-party discount feels like something special. It feels like, oh, maybe I will buy this now that I know I'm going to get 10% off. Like, that's enough to push you. And there's plenty of research saying they matter. But the thing you have to keep in mind with an affiliate program is that every time a coupon gets the sale, in most programs are set up with last click attribution, which is whoever was the last click gets credit. And what do you do before you purchase? You look up a coupon, you go to a coupon site, you grab that link. Whoever was sending that user before they got to that coupon site no longer gets credit. The coupon site fires off that click. They're now being tracked as the last click, and the purchase happens. That coupon site gets credit. And this can be something that you really have to keep in mind. And you have to be thoughtful about how you handle it, because you don't want, like, coupon sites have their value, but you don't want them stealing credit from all of your high quality affiliates, your content sites, etc., that would have delivered that sale if they hadn't gotten that coupon in the last like 5 minutes. So you need to balance that out. And the way we recommend handling this inside of Everflow is that we have this concept of the click to conversion time, which is literally the time it takes from when they click on the affiliate or partner link to the time that they purchase. You can see that time window and see if the time from when they clicked to when they purchased was under 5 minutes, or say, let's do an even like safer case, like under a minute. If someone's shopping on like Nike.com, they're not going to get to the website, look for shoes, complete all of their purchase details, and purchase within 1 minute in most cases if they're in a shopping mode. Why that would happen is they spent 50 minutes shopping on the website, and then right before they were purchasing, they went off website, went to a coupon site, clicked on a link, got the affiliate link triggered, went back, used their discount, and purchased. That coupon affiliate would have gotten credit. And because that coupon just triggered, or like that click on the coupon just triggered at the last second, there would be like a 30-second window between the click and the conversion. And if you're seeing any of your partners like regularly doing that, that means it's time for a conversion, or like for a conversation. You need to figure out like, how can we work together? Maybe it's a lower payout. Maybe we put you into a separate offer where we're setting up our other partners with first click attribution, and then coupon sites are only getting credit for last click attribution. First click attribution is just saying that whoever sent the first click to the website will get credit no matter how many other people were involved. Last click is whoever sent the last click gets credit. So you can balance these out. The most important thing is that you have like the reporting and analytics to see how they've delivered their results and have the conversation, because affiliate and partner marketing is all about relationships anyway. And no one is like a villain in this situation. They just all have different places where they provide value. And the more data you have that is accessible and lets you make smarter decisions, the better you can actually manage your program in the right way that will set up success for not only your coupon affiliates, but also your loyalty affiliates, your content, your media buyers, etc. If all of them are seeing success, you're going to grow faster. And if you're an agency, your client's going to be really happy because they're getting really high quality conversions from multiple different sources.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's a great explanation. And I do appreciate that, because I have conversations all the time with clients pretty much saying, I don't want to work with coupons at all. And they don't add any value to me. And I'm like, well, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm like, let's do a couple tests. So, and I always try and do that and just to show them that, hey, yeah, that you may not want to have 100 of them in there. You might want to have a select few where the ones that do provide some value. Then you can work with them separately. Like you said, you can put them on different offers. You can give them special deals, things like that. So there's definitely ways you can work with them. And it's getting to the point now where everyone wants to work with the content review sites, like the big mass media companies. So it's definitely becoming more of a challenge. But it's how you frame it and how you show your clients that they are bringing value, actually.
Yep. Yeah. It's being able to really understand where they fit makes a huge difference. You can't blame an advertiser brand for not wanting to work with coupon sites when, if in the past it was lazily done without much thought and the coupon sites were stealing credit from every single other affiliate. So your program looked like it was 99% coupon conversions. If they've done that in the past, like, why are they going to trust it in the future? And you need to have the data and the ability to track things properly that you can make that decision about, like, here's one that provide value. Like, I always like the example of like a Brad Stills, which puts in like a nice content piece explaining the value. If you're looking for a shoe and you see that content piece, you may not care about the brand, but you're like, oh, that sounds exciting. I'm going to go there and I'm going to shop. That, even though there's a coupon involved in there, it's also a content piece, and it provides value because it's getting loyal customers that are checking Brad Stills every day for fun deals. They're going to go to your site. And if you look at the time, the click to conversion time there, that person that's going to a website that has no preconceived notions about what they're going to be buying from your site, they're going to spend some time shopping. It's going to be a 5 or 10 minute window between them clicking and them purchasing. So the ability to have that data really lets you handle understanding when a coupon site is providing a ton of value of a customer that's eager to shop versus they're just there to purchase.
No, absolutely. And this is a conversation we could probably have like a 2-hour conversation on this. But I do appreciate you sharing your thoughts, and a lot of what you said is aligns with what I think as well. And I do appreciate that. Yeah,
I think it's really important to understand, as it's one of the reasons we use partner marketing rather than affiliate marketing. I mean, A, it's because we do a lot more than just affiliates, but B, affiliate marketing has this really bad connotation of just being coupon sites. Mm-hmm. And I think it's the job of everyone in the industry to remind, with real data and proof, of where affiliates provide a ton of value and are an extremely cost-effective channel. And the more we can do this, the better and more virtuous it's going to be an ecosystem for everyone.
No, absolutely. You're absolutely correct. And I appreciate the answer, and I appreciate you coming on and sharing your knowledge on this topic. And I look forward to getting it out there and letting everyone hear it. I do appreciate it. Where can people find you, learn more about Everflow and things like that?
You can always go to our website, everflow.io. I is in iguana, O is in orange, everflow.io, and you can learn more. Like, we may be new to you, like we only started in 2016, but we're growing massively every single year. So if you haven't heard of us till now, you'll be hearing us a lot more if you're in this industry. Another thing that would be great is if you could check us out on LinkedIn. Just look up Everflow on LinkedIn, you'll find us. We're always putting together fireside chats and interviews, including one with Rick. And I think we put together really awesome content there on all sorts of different subjects, from partner marketing to influencers, et cetera. So definitely check those out and follow us there.
Yeah, and if I'm going to say one thing, I will say that the fireside chat was fun, and it was a lot of good information shared, and the ones you've done previously and after that one were phenomenal as well. So I do recommend checking out those as well.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Michael, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate your time today, and I'll be in touch, and I'm sure I'll have you on again in the near future, because everything changes so quickly in this space.
Sounds great. Likewise, and have a wonderful day, and stay safe.
Thank you.
We want to hear what you thought about this episode. You can email Rick directly at rick@bearcatmedia.com or leave a review where you listen to podcasts. Don't forget to subscribe, because new episodes will be released every Wednesday. And hey, Rick is hosting a virtual event in February that you won't want to miss. The Affiliate Management Expo will be held February 16th and 17th, 2021. This is a free online event for brands looking to grow or start an affiliate program. Over 25 affiliate marketing thought leaders will be sharing their tips and strategies to grow and start affiliate programs. Go to affiliatemanagementexpo.com/home to reserve your free ticket today. Thank you for listening to the Rick Magennis Show podcast. Never miss an episode by subscribing to the podcast in iTunes, Google Play, and wherever podcasts are available. To learn more about Rick, go to bearcatmedia.com.